two rival contenders for the crown, George and Bunty. The conception has left Bunty feeling irritable, an emotion with which she is very comfortable, and only after much tossing and turning does she succumb to a restless, dream-laden sleep. Given free choice from the catalogue offered by the Empire of Dreams on her first night as a mother, Bunty has chosen dustbins. In the dustbin dream, she's struggling to move two heavy dustbins around a backyard. Now and then, a vicious tug of wind plasters her hair across her eyes and mouth. She is growing wary of one dustbin in particular. She suspects it's beginning to develop a personality uncannily like that of George. Suddenly, as she heaves hard at one of the bins, she loses control of it, and it falls with a crash of galvanized metal. Crash, clunk, spewing its contents over the concrete surface of the yard. Debris, mostly from the shop, is sprawled everywhere. Empty sacks of Wilson's biscuit mix, flattened packets of Trill, tins of Kitty Cat and Chappie that have been neatly stuffed with potato peelings and eggshells, and not to mention the mysterious newspaper parcels that look as if they might contain severed babies' limbs. Despite the mess, the dreaming Bunty experiences a flush of pleasure when she sees how tidy her rubbish looks. As she bends down and starts picking it all up, she becomes aware of something moving behind her. Oh no. Without even turning round, she knows that it's the George dustbin, grown into a lumbering giant and now towering over her, about to suck her into its grimy metallic depths. Somehow, I can't help feeling that this dream doesn't augur well for my future. I want a mother who dreams different dreams of clouds like ice cream, rainbows like sugar crystal candy, suns like golden chariots being driven across the sky. Still, never mind. It's the beginning of a new era. It's the 3rd of May, and later on today the King will perform the opening ceremony for the Festival of Britain, and outside the window, a dawn chorus is heralding my own arrival. This garden bird fanfare is soon joined by the squawking of the parrot down in the pet shop below, and then ding-a-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling. The bedside alarm goes off, and Bunty wakes with a little shriek, slapping down the button on the clock. She lies quite still for a minute, listening to the house. The dome of discovery will soon be echoing to the exultant cries of joyful English people looking forward to the future. But in our home it's silent, apart from the occasional chirrup and twitter of birdsong. Even our ghosts are asleep, curled up in the corners and stretched out along the curtain rails. The silence is broken by George suddenly snorting in his sleep. The snort arouses a primitive part of his brain, and he flings out an arm, pinioning Bunty to the bed, and starts exploring whatever bit of flesh he has chanced to land on. A rather uninspiring part of midriff, but one which houses my personal dome of discovery. Bunty manages to wriggle out from under George's arm. She's already had to endure sex once in the last 12 hours. Me. More than once a day would be unnatural. She heads for the bathroom where the harsh overhead light ricochets off the black and white tiles and the chrome fittings, and hits Bunty's morning skin in the mirror, making ghastly pools and shadows. 1 minute she looks like a skull, the next like her own mother. She can't make up her mind which is worse. She cleans her teeth with some vigour to dispatch the taste of George's tobacco-fumed moustache, and then, in order to keep up appearances, an important concept for Bunty, although she's not exactly sure who it is that she's keeping them up for, she paints on a shapely ruby-red smile and grins at the mirror, her lips retracted to check for mishit lipstick on her teeth. Her mirrored self grins ghoulishly back, but in Bunty's 35mm daydreams she's transformed into a Vivian Lee-like figure pirouetting in front of the cheval mirror. Now she's ready to face her first day as my mother. Downstairs, step by creaking step, she goes. In daydreamland, a great curving plantation staircase,